Hello and welcome to our channel.
Yep.
Don't mind me. I'm a little bit sick and
I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick.
you're welcome.
So we didn't really do a whole lot this week. Just our basic kind of staying stationary till Thanksgiving.
Yep. So we thought we would do a video about us.
So starting this week out a little different. We kind of did everything backwards. We started out with some videos before we even introduced who we are and what we're about. My name's Brandon. I'm an electrician by trade and I have been for about 19, 20 years, but now I've switched and now I work for the government. So that's what I do.
I'm Carrie, married to this fella here. We just celebrated 13 years.
Yep, that was our Florida video.
Our Florida video
we can post it here somewhere.
I'll have to figure out how to do that, but we'll make sure we get that in. I work in finance. I really love what I do. Work for a private lender here in Utah. Love what I do. It's really fun.
So a little bit about us and how we got started. We've been doing stuff as long as we've been married, camping. I don't know the exact how long ago it was when we got our first trailer.
Well, I think we can go even further back because when we were dating, we started tent camping.
Well, we had tent camping, but we don't talk about that anymore.
That's like a sin. Don't talk about it. No, it was a lot of fun.
No,
we have a lot of good memories.
It's true.
But yeah, we started tent camping.
Yep.
And then in 2000,
I think we did some deer hunting maybe.
Yeah.
And then just family get-togethers throughout the summer in the tent.
Sleep in the back of a car. We did that.
Yep.
Anyway, so what we're getting at here is we have been outdoorsy for a while.
Yeah, for our whole marriage, pretty much. We've both, traveled on top of camped in a trailer.
Yeah. But like you were saying, we started.
Yeah, I don't remember what year we bought it. It's been, I'm gonna say 6, maybe 7 years ago.
Probably.
We bought an old. It was a 1959 Siesta camp trailer, and we'll post a picture of it somewhere. However we'll learn how to do this, but we'll post about it or pictures. And so we got that and remodeled it, and we camped in that for I'm gonna say at least 4 years. I'd say 4 years. We took it, all the way to South Dakota, down to Monument Valley. We took it that little thing everywhere until we bought this Nash, and we thought we could keep both at the time. We're like, oh yeah, we'll keep both, and we use this one for this, and then we'll use that one for that, and we just never. It got neglected on the side of the house,
yeah.
so we ended up getting rid of it.
It was time to let somebody else
enjoy
it because it was just gonna sit there.
I mean, there was no bathroom in it. We had a pop-up shower outside There
was a bathroom, and if I can find a picture of it.
It was a drawer with a hole cut in it.
It was
you could probably put a bucket underneath, or what are those? A bedpan, or something. But we never used it. But we kept it in there for, for memory's sake. But
I think I used it.
Oh, she might have piddled in it. So that's kind of how we got started, and it's evolved all the way to living in this Nash full time for the time being.
I think that it is interesting to see what everybody's full-time journey looks like, because it is so wildly different for everybody, especially where we're staying. Like, there's a lot of work people that are here for work specifically. There are people who are just here to stay for a long time that don't really travel. For us, we really like to move around, and Utah is such a vast place with so much to explore.
Yeah, we've lived here our whole life, and there is stuff we still have not seen.
Yeah.
So,
and I think that's what kind of pushed us really into this full-time living situation, because we realized that we were not living our life the way we wanted to. We were living it in a way that you were brought up to live.
Yeah, like, I mean, everybody, and there's nothing wrong with owning a house, but people, it was like the dream to own a house, and then we kind of got out of the mundane. I wanted to get out of the mundane and move into something, I don't know how to say it, but just the unexpected. Like, you don't know necessarily every single day, driving to work, driving back the same exact spot, and dealing with traffic every day. It was just getting frustrating for us.
Yep. And so, and for us, like, that's what we were brought up to believe is like what you should be doing, and so it didn't, our lives took a little bit different path, and so it didn't make sense to continue doing that. So we're like, you know what? We talked about it for probably on and off for a couple years,
at least a year. At least a year, yeah.
And then, what would you say, 6 months? We said it, and then we were out in 6 months.
Before, and then took us about 6 months to liquidate stuff and get it all situated so we could do it.
Yeah, which you saw in our last video, we have not gotten rid of everything yet.
Yes.
And I think that's because in the back of my mind, and he knows this, but in the back of Carrie's crazy mind, but also logical mind, she just wants to be able to be safe and have an exit plan if something were to go south.
Yeah, and I tell her everything that is replaceable, why keep it? There's those things that you keep, that are sentimental, that you don't want to get rid of, but everything is replaceable. And by the time you get back to it, you're going to be like, this is a piece of junk, and I want the new model anyway,
Yes.
So,
which is something you will learn about this guy as you follow us along. He really likes to try the newest and the best, and he's always adding things and changing things, which I really love. In fact, Wes, his brother, is about to receive a nice gift for his RV of a couple of items that he decided to upgrade.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching, Wes, it's coming your way.
We went into this with no real plan. We're just winging it, and
which, if anybody knows us well, we are planners.
Yes, we are. I like to plan vacations a long time in advance, get them all scheduled out, pretty much paid off before we even go. That's how I enjoy vacations.
Yes.
But
and if you don't have us on your calendar 1 week in advance, it freaks us out a little bit. Like, oh, can you be here tonight at 5 o'clock? We're not those people.
Yeah.
So this was a major adjustment for us, for sure. Just like not having the plans, but it has been super liberating because we can just say on Thursday morning as we're driving up to work, let's hit the road for the weekend.
Let's pack up. We got 3 days. Let's get out of here. So it's pretty easy. And, we have a small enough trailer that it makes it easy. I know some of the big fifth wheels and stuff, it would take a little bit more planning to pack up and get out of town. But
yes,
we're in a little 23-foot mansion. So, yeah.
That's actually a great way to describe it.
It's a Northwood Nash. It's a 23D. So the box itself is 23 feet. It's about 26, 27 to the tongue. So, fairly small. It's just the two of us, which makes it easier to, deal with this small of a space. We love boondocking. Boondocking is probably our ideal scenario that we enjoy doing. That's why one reason why we haven't upgraded this trailer is because we take this on some places that I would never take a fifth wheel. Yeah. It's more oriented, I would say, a little bit more off-road trailer. It'll go places where a fifth wheel will not go.
Well, and it's funny because when we first started, we were both on the computer and on our phones constantly like, okay, we're probably going to want something bigger. And then camping season started.
This summer.
And we were like, oh heck no, there's no way.
Yeah, everywhere we went, we're like, could we bring a fifth wheel here? And there's no way.
If you're going into this and you already have a trailer,
yeah, decide what you like. If you love campground camping and you have to have full hookups, and without investing tons and tons of money into a solar system and everything, then that might be the route you want to go. We do have a cat and a dog. If you've seen our Instagram, they're on there. Their pictures are on there and some videos and whatnot. But
so our content during the winter, we're not really sure what it's gonna be because we don't move around as much and go adventuring.
right.
We may leave the trailer behind, and so if you're here to just follow along, we may be doing things that are not trailer related. So just a heads up.
I'm sure that there'll be those weekends though that we're like, we're sick of the cold. Let's take a day off work and head south for 3 or 4 days. This will be our first winter in a trailer, so we'll see how it goes. We have our skirting coming.
That's very exciting.
He came and measured, so we're getting our skirting installed here after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So that'll be very helpful.
Something that you will also learn about us is we try to be very proactive instead of reactive. And so if something looks like it could potentially fail or something looks like could be fixed, it will get fixed very quickly. So that is us. Feel free to follow along on our journey with us.
Yep.
And we're excited to have you here.